Say it's all about the
Yeah.
lighting, not the camera.
This one's a certified Henry moment.
Welcome back to Poulter or Poultice, Will Edition. I'm going to be reading you some quotes, and you want to tell me if it was a doctor saying he will put on a poultice, or if it was the bitch Will Poulter.
Okay.
Nice.
And we are live on the night.
I thought it was the poltergeist.
Hello,
The Will
world.
Poulticegeist.
Hello, Twitch.
Hello
Happy
Twitter
to be
world.
here.
It's me, OJ
I just wanted to do a
Simpson,
quick thank you to John Williams. We
for scoring this
asked him to
episode.
write. Yeah, no. He wrote the theme that you just saw, so that's good.
Really?
Yeah.
And we're gonna clap at 7:32 p.m. Pacific Daylight Savings Time.
Oh, okay.
Because
we're clapping again?
Because none of us clapped
30
last
seconds.
time.
Okay.
And it wasn't
I
on
did.
stream. We can't
Okay.
have the viewing audience missing this. Oh,
If the audience didn't,
At
You're
7:32
spoiling
local
Luna.
time.
This is two claps.
did we ever really clap?
yeah, and Luna, in the future, you're welcome for us even trying to do this.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna slate.
Wow. So me and Henry exactly the same. And this is the most interesting part for everybody at home. And Reese, and we can give Reese's exact lat long. And then people can kind of sort of figure out some of the deets from there. Welcome back. Welcome back, Shotley, to Ghost Townley. My name is Devin Townsend, your host and musician for tonight, bringing you keeps and creeps and spooks and goop.
Peeps.
This is Ghost Town Movin' Right Along, an actual play, co-working, homedy, horror, tabletop role-playing game, live-streamed podcast from me to you. My name is Max Wilcox. Every name you've heard before
Live from the
this
hot tub.
was not real. Live from the hot tub.
What are the
Well,
tags
it's
on
not a
this?
time machine.
Live from the hot tub. My name is Max
Okay.
Wilcox. I'm prepared for everything.
I really wish we were doing the show from there.
I got
Get my character sheet all wet.
I got
So,
yeah, and the loud sound of jets and bubbles and the hot tub motor running in the background.
And you know someone would pee halfway through.
So I got a little Do we know that?
yeah,
Well,
who?
wants to roll dice around there.
Sounds
too.
like it's gonna be you.
Throw 'em into the dirt.
I'm pretty sure. I think we know someone's gonna be in the hot tub.
Oh no, it is I that did leave the hot
Heavy
tub,
clouds
sir.
swirl over Choke Point, BC, this windy Wednesday, October the 18th, broken intermittently with thick, dewy halogen god rays. The overall effect is that of gorgeous contrasts. Soft pink altocumuluses and splashes of rainbow light next to jet-back columns of cumulonimbus dumping small ponds of water onto the leaf-laden streets. Past all of this, on the horizon, in the rest of the world, tumbles over the precipice of a disaster constantly, clear for every eye to see. On the street corner, just outside of where the 8 of you are meeting for lunch, 2 adults in plain clothes stand shoulder to shoulder with a horse, staring off into the middle distance. I would like you to tell me what food establishment the 8 of you are meeting at today.
Do we have Denny's in this universe?
No,
Oh,
Never
yeah.
mind.
no,
We're not giving a
not since the
not giving a-
2001 financial boom.
dime in unpaid promotion to Denny's.
So we're at a
do that.
Danny's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want somewhere with like the sloppiest breakfast.
That's the Danny's guarantee.
Crammed around one of the classic neon green Danny's booths, we have the many equally main characters of this podcast. Starting with Mr. Monsoon, a tall, besuited, balaclavaed, bespectacled man, soaking wet, and having a wonderful time eating an Eggs Benedict. Next to him is Stu Parker. What's he like?
Okay. I'm gonna say also eating an Eggs Benedict. Also pretty wet, but not quite as.
And we're talking about the perineum. This is the energy that I want you all bringing into this podcast all the time. In this veritable last In this veritable Last Supper of a booth, next to Stu, we have Tammy Impala, 24, friend of Valerie Thorne, who's eating an Eggs Benedict. Next to Tammy, it's Valerie.
Wow, Valerie Thorne, 23, eating the full English.
Oi, Gov, don't eat me. That's what it says on the menu under when you order a full English from Danny's. Next to Valerie Thorne having a beautiful and delicious parfait is friend of the stream and measly moderator, Nice Man the Creature. And sharing this parfait with him is Ezekiel Arthurs. Were you going to order a parfait, man?
I was gonna order a stack of pancakes with extra wild berry syrup.
And who's this? This is Man Maggots?
Yeah.
This is confusing for anybody.
I'll be playing the part of
If this is going to be anybody's first episode of the podcast, I'm sorry. Sitting next to Nice Man the Creature, who I suppose I should maybe visually describe as sort of like a brown the Great Gonzo with no clothes on, with less of like a bendy nose. So if you take away all of the discerning Gonzo characteristics and make him brown and give him sort of a bat's head, that's the bitch that we're talking about
I guess
here.
more Grover-esque then.
So sort of a brown
Sorry, who's
Grover. Nice Man the Creature. You can now also refer to as Brown Grover if you wish.
I've kind of been imagining like a sloth-sized bat child thing.
Are we talking
I'm just
Goonies?
not realizing.
Sloth?
I've
Oh,
fully
Sloth
been
the
picturing. I've fully been picturing Nice Man the Creature as Salacious B. Crumb this entire time.
That makes that bigger, but that doesn't hurt. So it's sort of like if we have a beautiful three-pointed chart with Grover down here, with Brown Grover down here, Salacious Crumb up here, and maybe like Matt Damon in Ocean's 11. Somewhere in the middle.
Dare we?
Dare we? Next to this pancake eating boy, Zeke Arthurs, we have Zeke's best
19 again.
Zeke Arthur's 19 again. We have Zeke's best friend and everyone's favorite person to be eating next to, Man Maggots, who's having a mimosa.
Ooh.
Mimosa.
Next to Man
Is
Maggots,
that anything?
a man-mosa.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been making that joke a lot at the table every time he orders one, and I don't think he appreciates it very much.
Well,
And
maybe he'd like a Megatini.
And sitting next to Man Maggots is everyone's second favorite man made out of clay. It's Dermot, and he's not eating food.
Respectable.
He's watching his waist. It's the first time you have all seen all of you since the tumultuous concert this Friday passed. It is now Wednesday morning. You've had several days to rest, decompress, compress, and then decompress once more. Everybody's been filling their time kind of basically waiting around for Geigo to show up again. He said that he would be disappearing at the concert, and if he didn't show up in several days, that it would probably be a good idea to go to his secret hideout / epic beach house where he does have a hotted tub. You've all been kind of, lost in your own research, enjoying a couple days away from these fucking people that you don't really know particularly well, but you all agreed to have a quick bite at Danny's this morning, kind of regroup, figure out what the move is from here, and maybe head out. Stu, you are expected at the Belcara Big Tower of Big Magic this Saturday for a semi-formal, semi-informal, formal hearing with the kind of high wizard magistrate of North/South. It's okay. We can get past this as a group. Everybody's enjoying their egg-based dishes. Is there eggs and pancakes? No.
Generally, yeah.
Probably in the batter, right?
Yeah. Yes.
I've been superseded. There's eggs and pancakes. Everybody's enjoying their egg-based dishes. Mr. Monsoon slamming down his Benny. Guys, it's been a minute since I've been able to eat food. I can now remember that long ago I did enjoy a berry or two. But to be able to eat food post the invention of hollandaise sauce, perhaps today will be okay.
Yeah, we've been putting in the work.
Trying all the
We
food.
got a lot of... No, just like since berries. Well, I mean, we still have berries.
Oh,
Obviously.
culturally, a lot of
Yeah,
work has
yeah,
been
yeah.
done since berries. But and he gestures over to the stack of blueberry and banana pancakes. Barry still puts in the work, and Mr. Monsoon and Nice Man give a high five each other. While I personally do not enjoy fruit that is not desiccated, I must say this orange and brute sparkling wine beverage is quite to die for.
Hey, man, maggots.
Sup, dog?
This is. I guess like when fruit, you leave it long enough, it kind of ferments. I guess. Huh.
That's why I like beer so much.
Okay. Oh yeah, that. Okay, things are clicking.
I
now.
do like slamming a brewski with the homies.
Wine is
Is this
just
a
grape
new
juice to a
voice,
fucked up
man,
guy like Man Maggots.
And it's this overlapping dialogue that we that we really cherish in moments such as these. Just a calm in the center of the storm. It's been a strange couple days in Choke Point. People are kind of living out and proud their ghostly and supernatural presences in ways that they have not before. Those that are not kind of broadly freaking out at the visible apocalypse outside the city limits are kind of taking it as someone else's problem. It's something that will either come to a head or not, and it's just kind of time to move along with your life, right? Ghosts are flitting about in the street more ghostly than ever before. You've seen a werewolf or 4 moving barrels and doors. And it's been a pretty whimsical time in Choke Point for the past couple of days.
I'm liking the whimsy of the scene direction.
Thank you.
Or whatever you
I
call it.
really
What-
do
what is it?
appreciate that. The narration.
Description, I guess. Yeah.
Word. Well, gang, I, Mr. Monsoon, believe that it is time for perhaps an expedition of sorts.
Of shorts.
I think we should, A, probably get Stu to this hearing before he gets thrown into, like, triple wizard prison. B, perhaps not being in Choke Point for just, like, a good couple days in the odd likelihood that the whole place just, like, implodes in on itself for one reason or another might be a good idea. And B, I, quite frankly, would like a bunch of wizards to come to Choke Point and help us with the pretty serious problem that we find ourselves faced with right now. Who concurs? Ting, ting, ting. He clinks his margarita.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I got nothing else really going on.
Yeah, no, this is actually
I mean, like-
it's most important for you, I'd say.
Yeah, no, like, so I'm saying, like, you know, I'm just trying to, like, I gotta be chill about it, because if I'm not chill about it, then, like, you know, I would get, like, really scared, maybe. So, like, I'm just, like,
And we've done a lot of work
It's
over the
whatever,
past
you know?
couple days
It's
to
whatever.
calm you down. So it is whatever. Valerie, you were saying that you had keys to Geigo's boat, and IMAX realized that I forgot to tell you this. There's so many things in my goddamn notes. The information has been brought to the table from all sides. Stu, you've, I'm guessing, shared with Valerie and Zeke that which transpired to you in the subway quite recently. What with the secret police pretending to be your friends and trying to get information from you.
sorry, I'm just leafing through my, I'm trying to find my notes for this show, but, oops. It's never been this hard.
We'll
That's
pause
fine.
on Stu for a second.
Okay, sorry.
In your research over the past few days, Zeke and Valerie, you've gathered, I'd say, a small satchel worth of interesting, seemingly light quest items from the 2 places that you were investigating. Valerie, while you were looking through Geigo's office, you found a spare jacket of his that had a spare wallet, a set of keys to who knows where. One of them had a label for the Choke Point Marina, which you presume to be the key to his boat. You also have a key to a car. It appears to be a BMW. You have never known Geigo to ever drive a car, but there is a BMW key on this key ring. all manner of stuff. You got a wallet with some ID for him. The birth date is 1. Funny little funky little detail. His computer is not a laptop. It's a big old fucking clunky heavy iMac desktop computer. But just kind of like looking through a few of the things there, maybe you had Zeke come through and just try to, use his hackerman skills on it a little bit. He's got crazy, insane, huge amounts of census data for like literally every person in Choke Point. If it's probably not illegal for you to be looking through this stuff because it's kind of your job, but this computer has all sorts of information on it. It would be hard to take it with you, but just you have that computer with info with Guy Ginfo and his Guy Go office. He also has a safe with like probably like gold bullion and like a bunch of other pretty money based shit in there. So if you find issues with him not paying you right now, you can just take direct gold deposits from his safe right now.
That actually sounds pretty good.
Zeke, in looking through your parents' whole sort of upstairs space, you found quite a few rounds of live ammunition for various firearms, just kind of stashed away in places that you hadn't really thought to look before. Some sets of keys that you're not familiar with. A lot more musical instruments in the house than you ever knew there to be before, and quite a few fake IDs. How much does Zeke look like his dad? Like, could any of the fake IDs for his mom or his dad in a pinch be used for him? That'd be a freebie for you.
I feel like he looks like closer to his mom right now, but
you find maybe 2 or 3, like there's like 40 fake IDs in here with pictures of your mom on them. Most of them long hair. There's like 2 or 3 that have short hair that you think that if you really flashed super quick, could be useful in a pinch if you don't want people to know you by your real name. One says Back Schrotley. That's weird. The other, yeah, you find various criminal and wizard accoutrement. How about you can take one starting item from the Crooked and Spellslinger playbooks. That's funny.
okay.
Mr. Monsoon, fingers laced together. I don't want to I have a hard time truly kind of understanding or conceptualizing where Guy is right now, to be honest with you. And if it's outside of my pay grade, I wouldn't try to think too hard on it for y'all. I went past where he disappeared, where Tungsten Boulevard was, and it's still hella crazy magical around there. But there were, no signs of the guy. Wink. I'm concerned. Now, I would like to come with you outside of Choke Point proper. I don't know if I can right now, so this might be a monsoonless mission for you. A bit of me will be there, as a bit of me is always with Stu.
Okay.
But it'll be more like I'm like sort of an Obi-Wan Kenobi type figure.
Yeah,
Post-death.
I was planning on going to Guy's Island safe house just because when I last saw him the night of the concert, he said that if he wasn't back in a few days that we should go there. I don't know if all of us are needed there though, so I'm going to be going, and I guess I'll take anyone else who would like to come with.
I certainly would like a boaty adventure.
Hell
Mr. Nice Man the Creature's big cream and berry parfait is a very large empty glass bowl now, and he's kind of sat up. Is it Boo Radley, the guy that stands up in that picture from Catcher? No, this is all out the window. He's not in Catcher in the Rye. To Kill a Mockingbird. I'll never try a literary reference again. The bat stands up and says, "I believe that an epic, beautiful boat road trip would do us wonders. And Stu, I'm going to be real. I almost got hit by a car yesterday. Cars are scaring me right now. So what if we all went on a boat to this little island and then went on a boat from this little island to the little island you call Vancouver?"
Yeah, sure. Were you like in the road?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you gotta be careful of that.
Well, I don't know. There was stripes.
Well, yeah.
They always say cross on the little stripy line, and there was a little stripy line right down the middle of the road, and I kept following it.
Right, I see.
It was
I mean, you know what? The driver should have yielded to you. So
it
I
was
think
like
you
a
are
family
still.
circus cartoon.
I'm surprised that you only almost got hit by a car.
It's been a traffic light sort of week. What with
Now,
the
I will say-
I-95?
If I remember, Guy's boat was just kind of like a little motor boat, so it might not be like the greatest high seas adventure, nice man, but you can still be the quartermaster if you'd like.
Hurrah! We could also, well, and I hate to suggest it, Valerie, but we could do some grand theft. Aquo.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to just buy a boat, but like before we steal one, I do. We'll figure it out when we get to the docks. This is,
Hey,
this is
look,
ridiculous.
it's not stealing if you have the keys.
Stu, and he gives you a little. Does he give you a little kiss on the cheek, Stu? Are you guys there,
Preferably not, I guess.
Mr. Monsoon? Wow, that's fucked up. Zeke,
I mean,
you
yeah.
I don't know if you have a horse in this fight, but like, do you want to stay in Choke Point, man? Shit's fucked up right now. I don't know what I will help you find your parents, but I just want to super quick make sure Stu doesn't go to prison, super triple prison.
Yeah, I mean, I think learning more about sort of what really happens in the world is a good idea.
Have
Getting
you-
out of here and
Besides a thing that I'm not going to talk about, have you ever left Choke Point, kid?
well, I'm not sure.
Do you remember?
I'm pretty
Yeah.
new at this, but there's also a lot of stuff missing from my
Well, just in like let's just go with the
Yeah.
past 19 years.
Yeah. Probably not. You know, I had to stay in school until I finished that. So.
Oh, to my knowledge, Zeke, you went to Burnaby one time, because your dad had a. This is Dermot. Everybody remembers what my voice sounded like. I was sort of like a big New Zealand man. Yeah, you went to Vancouver one time at the age of 4, but that's about it. Yeah.
There's something to do with my grandparents, I think, but
Yeah,
I don't know on which side.
No, who fucking knows, man? I just I've pretty detailed data on your movements most days.
Did you say the crooked in the spell summon?
Yeah. So you're taking like a car and a gun.
Everything is weapons from their gear list.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Could be like
Zeke is now
a
packing a
shamisen.
shotgun.
Yeah, there's more guns for the. I just think this party needs more firearms.
Wow.
And an heirloom sword.
Whoa. Just this
So it's like
fucking
a-
clangy bag.
I like to think he has it like on his back with the bag over top. You know.
Very chill and cool. How's everybody kind of pays the bill at Danny's. Mr. Monsoon covers it for you all. He's gonna charge guy's account. The 8 of you. Oh, sorry. Can I do a southern accent right now? And I'm
Allow it.
Tammy and Paula. I don't. I try to engage the muscles that do an accent, and I feel them all turning towards New Zealand, and
Yeah,
I'm like fighting
that tends to
inside
happen.
in my head. Who's a southern actor?
Yeah, yeah, she had like a very deep voice too.
Oh, like a Josh Brolin almost. Like
Sure,
No
I don't
Country
know who
for
that
Old
is,
Men?
but
What? Whatever. I myself don't think that I'm gonna leave town. Actually, I don't know if I want to get on a. I like this whole supernatural thing you guys are doing, and I can maybe be your person on the shore. But like, if you're going to Vancouver, I might just drive there, to be frank. I really appreciate
Yeah,
lunch.
That's fair, I guess. No,
Yeah.
that's fine. I mean,
Valerie, I'm still your ally. Yeehaw.
how big is Guy's boat?
It's like 3-mast, 6-deck. It's one of them little sailboats that you can walk around, or little motorboats that you can walk around upstairs in, but there's like a very small cabin underneath just for like, so you could fit like a good maybe 10 people on it, and it would be very tight, or you guys pretty easily.
Well, it's probably like an overnight trip, right?
Yeah, from approximately Powell River to, and you'll probably sail to Geigo's place, stay the night there, and then sail to Belcar. They're getting you there at the very latest, like Friday. Still with a day of head time to get to wizard school, to get to fucking Pugwarts. Man Maggot stands and says, I'm probably also, I don't know if you guys expect me to come with you or whatever, but I'm not. I'm going to be on the Francois watch, keeping an eye out for that guy, ideally not being killed or like
good.
unmade by him. But Valerie, I'll email you if anything comes up.
Yeah.
I have a bit more of an understanding where Simeon and Guy went to. Oh, yeah, fuck. Stu, I've not told you this, but Simeon made a portal like Guy's, and Simeon went through. It was a whole thing. Valerie and Zeke will probably fill you in on the boat. But yeah, it was sort of like a Dr. Pepper to Guy's Sprite Cranberry, whatever. Guy's probably fine. That's my weather prediction.
So wait, hold on. It was like a portal to from Dr. Pepper to Sprite Cranberry?
More so the and Stu, I would hope you would understand this better than anybody, but think of it as magnets mainly.
I feel like okay. No, sorry. It's just the
nomenclature.
I think Sprite Cranberry means something a little bit different to me than it does to you, maybe. I don't know.
That's really interesting. And he stands up and he walks out of the bar. Out of Danny's. So probably the easiest thing for you guys to do would be to add another character in this scene, walk to the nearest SkyTrain station, next to the nearest tube line, and just take the tube over to the marina. You walk out of Danny's, and again, just like, it's raining, but it's almost like summer sun showers, where it really is fucking beautiful in Choke Point today. Mr. Monsoon's putting on a real good show for you guys. And these big old god rays of light are just sweeping over the city, not kind of following any real rhyme or reason as to where like the sun is in the sky. It kind of looks like reverse spotlights from above sweeping the ground, not quite as like quick sweeping, but odd phenomena. You're walking to the nearest spud line, which is Pepper, and you guys walk past two secret police officers and their horse, who are staring off into the distant apocalypse sweeping across the sky. And I cannot right now remember what the three of you see, so just, audience and players, just continue imagining correctly, and it'll all be fine.
I like to imagine that Stu for the past week has been wearing like a hoodie, ball cap, and big sunglasses. Like I'm going like a
undercover
to just keep a
celebrity.
low profile, or like
hitting the Captain America Winter Soldier fit.
But like really not pulling it off.
Because all the ball caps you wear have really bright patterns and logos on them. You walk past.
I'll say Stu Parker on them.
You walk past a empty lot, and in it you see a large excavator with no person inside of it, continuously driving back and forth and just getting this kind of one city block by one city block as level as possible. And to any third eye users with you, you see that this thing is imbued with a strong ghostly energy. Things are getting pretty fucking Ghostbusters 2 up here, No, sorry, end of Ghostbusters 1.
I mean, that seems concerning, but like also not our problem right now.
It seems that this is a ghost town of sorts.
Yeah.
Get the camera.
Bing bong. You guys walk into the beautiful choke point spud line. You see Andy run at you guys, kind of arm under her jacket as you all walk on. She is wearing a heavy bandage over her right eye. She looks at all of you for a second, just kind of like closes her eyes. Oh, fuck. Okay, no, it's cool. I just had to double check. I'm being real careful with duplicates on this damn train right now, and y'all are for sure you. Okay, in case any of you were worried that you didn't know.
And Stu wouldn't have seen Andy in the last week or whatever it's been since.
Wait,
has it been a week yet?
It's been 3 days since you saw those secret police officers. That was like Sunday, and it's Wednesday morning now.
Okay.
If you took, if you took the spud line, maybe, but I feel like you and Guy have been doing a lot of walking.
Yeah.
You guys heading on your cool journey. I was picking up a little bit of that off of Monsoon. The cracks are widening.
That's ominous, but
yes.
I mean it's good to
the
see
omens and the prophecies are flowing back in. It's good. When that fucker shot me in the head, it sort of opened my eye. Eye patch, no eye in the hole. Eye patch goes back down. Sort of a cool fucking Odin thing going on here.
Was that the cops? Or?
Yeah, a cop pretending to be my good friend. She gives Zeke a little noogie on the top of that. My good little buddy right here, who I'm just happy to see now, but I'm gonna be a little edgy every time I see him until we get rid of every single secret police in the city. So can we put that like third on the checklist?
I concur.
Whatever number 1 and number 2 are, that's up to y'all. I'm going to be holding down the city while you guys aren't here. My proverbial heels attached to this proverbial car battery that we're standing in right now. So if it all goes belly up, blame that fucker Guy Go. And if you ever goddamn see that guy again, sucker punch him in the fucking stomach.
So you haven't seen him either, I guess.
Guy? No, I've been...
Go. Actually. Sorry.
Bing bong. The next station is
a long week.
What's the one right by the water? And this is good. Audio. Fuck. You're at damn Fisher's. You're at Fisher's Street Station. The doors open to a beautiful, tiled, gorgeous Grand Central style station connecting directly to the Choke Point dock. You can get on a ferry from here. You can get on the Spud line again from here. You can take a bus. It's a veritable transit hub of threes of options. This is also where last time probably you went to get Guy Go's Guy Boat. Dermot has prepared all of your overnight bags as you requested as you left breakfast, if you'll remember. So any inventory that you might need is in a little suitcase currently being loaded onto Guy Go's Guy Boat.
Nice.
It had a name, the vessel, but it was truly so long ago that I don't remember it.
And can I ask, does Dermot look more or less like a normal man, like Ezekiel, or is he like orange, like the Thing? I was kind of imagining him as being sort of much like the Thing.
And man, if someone is listening to this in the future, they're not going to hear what Henry sounded like for me, Luna, and Reese just now. Your whole point did convey across, but it did sound like you were getting stretched in the middle of that. Dermot is like a red, glistening. He's not quite like a full like clay face, like lumpy guy.
Lobster.
But he's like somewhere between like if you had like a 3-point chart with like Gumby, Larry the Lobster, and dare I say George Clooney from Ocean's 13.
13?
Yeah, a little older, a little bit more of a silver box. You're on Geigo's boat, which has a name, and Luna in the future will put it in post here. The Funky Monkey. The Funky Monkey.
It'd be crazy if you just pulled that and it was the exact name.
Was that literally not a way in hell. And one of these days, it's going to be the session where I take mushrooms at the beginning of the session, and you guys have to figure it out before the stream ends. But is that
That's
today?
the real mystery.
Is that today? No. Yeah, or I just me hitting the DMT pen the whole time.
All right. Everyone got
Everyone's-
all your stuff on the boat?
Yeah.
I like the idea of holding for sound for like a really loud vape. Everything has to like fire up.
Sounds like an airplane going on overhead. Everybody's on Geigo's Guy boat, okay? Everybody has their suitcases, which...
Great.
And for the Patreons, we'll get a full description of these suitcases and what's inside of it. But for the main feed, we're just going to go with this.
Guys, go boat.
Wow.
You have your Guy Go bags on your Guys Go's boat. And you sail off into the beautiful bay, I presume. Man Maggots waves from the shore. He caught up with you again. Dermot stands next to him. They're arm in arm, waving their hats gaily. Mr. Monsoon is like above you in the sky, in the clouds, like in JoJo's when someone dies. Like it's this really beautiful like sending off moment in the beautiful lightning. This huge arc of a rainbow fills the ocean spray in the bay as you're sailing off. It's just gorgeous. What's everybody doing on this damn boat? And Luna, can you give me an act under pressure? With a +1 as you were
With a
piloting a
+1?
vehicle.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yes. That is an 11.
Damn. Smooth sailing, smooth waters. You checked the depth meter. It's quite deep. You checked the speedometer. It's quite speed. Your instruments are instrumenting. Your fun little spherical compass is doing its fun little spherical dance.
Let's go.
Henry, help me out here. I'm floundering.
Do we see any
that's
cool wildlife?
Do you see? You see 4 orcas.
4 or
Jumping through the water around you in the beautiful.
God.
It looks like a goddamn fucking binder. Like it's
Well, I guess
rainbows
I'm
and
looking at the orcas then to answer your question.
yeah. Everybody's on the side of the boat, just staring off in awe at these beautiful, just the flukes of water. You're riding past Gixon Isle and past Blubber Bay, out into the open coastal waters of the Sunshine Coast. You are still very much within the broad city limits of Choke Point, and you can see this because in the distance you can still see the world is ending outside of the gorgeous pillowy pillars of cloud. One of those very, very big god rays of light is just fucking lighting up this bay right now, and it just looks so fucking beautiful. And I want anybody that's just how about you everybody give me a read a bad situation.
I have a question
Yes.
that I think Stu would probably know the answer to at this point.
What's Stu's middle name?
Is it like-
Partridge?
No. Is it like is the barrier around the towns is it just an illusory barrier or like is it an actual like could the average citizen, if they were brave enough to do so, like get out of the city limits physically?
It takes a pretty big amount of like psychological push, especially if you really do believe that like what you're seeing out there is real. The closer you get to the edge of the city limits, and you're kind of experiencing this now, the effect becomes a little bit less believable, but also quite a bit more like disorienting. It's pretty clear, and Monsoon has pretty much all but stated it, that like the illusion is very, very. I mean, you're looking back into Choke Point now, and you can see this really super heavy cloud cover over the actual city itself, and again, not kind of keeping track of where the actual like sun is in the sky. There's this just golden glow of light right above the city center. And for all three of you with your less than human eyes, it really is like a very, very brilliant sight where all these just kind of, it looks like a goddamn fucking full ass Renaissance painting of like the glorious bounty of the kingdom of heaven, right? And you would presume that if you were right in the middle of that cloud cover up there, looking outward in every direction, this 360 map projection would be significantly more convincing and believable. But for you, a layman approaching the kind of distant edge of the spell's effects, less so and less so. How are these read-a-bad situations? Gunt. That's going.
7 for me. Or no, 8.
A 9 for me, please.
That's a cool 5 for Ezekiel.
Zeke, these goddamn whales.
I'm using my sword to like shine the god rays like a glint off of them and entertain Iceman the creature like a cat.
Golly, there's rainbows afoot and aplenty. Valerie and Stu, in the distance where one of these rays is really making contact with the water, and it's just so picturesque and so beautiful. You're seeing like the bottom of the rainbow. You could reach out and grab the pot of gold. The water where the light hits is just jet black, and it's like it almost looks like an inverse of the like water illusion on a really really hot road. It kind of fucks with the eye in a similar way, where there's just a kind of like a shimmer to the water there. It's not really like enough to really raise your hackles, but it's definitely something you notice, and it's definitely something a little weird. And as you are sailing out and further into some more open water to get, a favorable current that you see on your devices, probably, you see that these god rays have sort of split and bent, and it sort of seems like they're cascading just all around the front of your boat in this big kind of U shape now almost. And it seems that in the direction you are heading, there is a very large amount of this just kind of black water that these god rays are hitting. Zeke, you are fully unaware of this. Stu and Val, you are marginally aware of this and like noticing it, but you don't have any more information than that. As you beep beep, and I guess you're not in the subway. Do I have I thought I had a boat image.
Valerie's driving, right?
Valerie is driving the boat.
Okay. I think Stu's standing up by the helm now with Valerie. Nice. You seen those like spots? Like looks like I don't know. Should we be concerned about that or?
Probably. I'm trying to figure out if it's the light or if it's the water itself.
I mean, maybe just try not to like run into them, I guess. But
yeah, and don't drink the water.
Don't drink.
Shouldn't. Anyways, because it's seawater. So.
What? No one told me.
Oh, nice
well,
man. Oh no.
You can probably.
I feel
fine.
I feel fine.
If you feel good, then it's probably fine for you. So.
Face over the edge, just like lapping up the ocean like a dog in a bowl. As you sail forward, you see like a sort of kind of miasma appear on the ship, and a slightly see-through version of Monsoon appears on your just right on the front, like a fucking prow of your ship. It's like, hey team, God, what a fucking beautiful day we're having out here. Where you're moving, relatively close to was a bit more the edge of the city limits. So I'm going to be more distant as we go on out. I'm noticing a bunch of it's probably nothing, but a bunch of the secret police guys are getting a little bit more active, like some of the ones that were asleep on the street and beginning to move around. I'll keep an eye on it. I'll page Stu if anything comes up, but it just kind of seems like active, and then he gets cut off there, and he disappears, just kind of in of wind. And all of your eyes are starting to hurt a little bit. Like it's like you're driving, and when the sun is really low in the horizon, there's crazy glare off the water near you. But like, again, you're getting closer to it, and the water like is a pretty uniform green, blue with, shiny reflection on it. But wherever these really big old thick beams of light are hitting the water pretty directly in your path now, it is just jet black and kind of shimmery almost. And as you're looking around, it does sort of appear to be now fully on every single side of you. That's a little tad strange. And all of you are feeling pretty good sea legs at this point. You know, it's not been too rough of water, but all of you feel a pretty big old sinky, twisting feel in your stomachs. And I want all of you to roll. Let's call that weird. Give me a weird roll, everybody. And I'm going to give Zeke and Luna a +1. Henry, I'm going to give you a -1.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
That's a 6.
That's a 5 for me.
I also got a 6. That's 3 fails.
Team.
Should we mark experience?
Yes. Team.
Thank you, Keeper.
What are we doing? What the fuck are we doing here?
I have a -1 to weird. What do you want from me? I'm a normal boy. I'm just a normal boy.
That's not where we are.
Well, Guy actually modded the helm to look like the interior
The helm of a
Toyota
Toyota
Corolla.
Corolla. Okay, let me get my thing.
Surfing in chainmail waters.
You
gang.
like the water just kind of like whoop, and the boat is like up off the water for a second, and you hear it thunk down onto the water beneath you. All around you is very, very quiet. The sound of splashing water is all but gone. The sound of wind and rain is all but gone. The sound of Nice Man the Creature is still there, and he's going, "Wow, just like before," he says, looking off in awe. All of you are kind of wiping the gunk out of your eyes. Everybody take 1 harm, ignore armor, just from a real wicked migraine, like tension headache you're all getting. And as you are kind of not coming to, but kind of, blinking the sweat and the green out of your eyes, towards the horizon, in every direction, the sea appears to be covered in a thin black mesh cover. No water seeps up through it. It seems to create a perfect solid membrane over its surface. The ocean immediately around you is in tumult, but it calms to match the wide, flat expanse surrounding you on each side. The end of the world is still visible in the ultimate distance, but distorted. Massive shapes and flashes of color are visible, but they're more like people moving behind like a fogged glass when you're standing in the shower. It's less kind of distinctly like the end of the world happening over there. The sky above you is an uncertain and muggy gray. There is no visible light source. Here, everything is evenly lit from all sides, and none of you are casting any shadows. You look down at the water, and it was kind of hard to make an image for it, but you look straight down at the water, and it's like you are resting on top of a solid, super flat expanse with a screen door's mesh stretched as far as you can see on every side. This shit's pretty wild.
Yeah.
So the boat is like no longer moving. Is
That
that what you're saying?
it's
At all? Or
no.
does it still feel like it's moving?
It is now. It's moving forward, but it kind of you are hearing a sort of struggling sound from the back, and the engine is fighting with something. It would seem.
Okay. Could we try and how well stocked is Guy's boat? Does he have a boat hook?
Yep.
Could we try just poking at the surface?
Sure. Yeah. You get like a pole
To
and
see
you
what
poke at
happens.
it, and you see it bounces. It like hits against this mesh. You would expect it to just kind of like push down into water, and you can kind of. It's hard to see past the mesh. But it kind of hits off it as if it was a solid surface, and you're pretty sure that you could get out and walk on it.
Oh.
Well, that's
Valerie.
I mean,
that's
Nice Man's the
strange.
lightest.
Stu,
uh
this guy has been on my dick all day. I order parfait, and then he gets all weird about it, and now he's fucking gonna throw me over. So I'm projecting because I have a really bad headache right now, Zeke. I'm sorry.
It probably also doesn't help that you were harassed by someone who kind of looks like me.
Yeah, it's really not my
Is
favorite.
anyone else seeing this water situation right now?
Yeah, it's fucked.
Valerie,
Okay.
I'm gonna say you kill the engine and go out back to look at the outboard motor using all of your boat knowledge, and you see that it is getting hella tangled up in this mesh and has ripped it pretty badly. And where at the edge where it is ripped, you can see more clearly into the water below it. It is completely clear, almost as if it was like made like liquid glass. Like it is that clear and that flat. And grabbing the stick from Stu, you poke at it, and where the mesh is solid and you're sure you could stand on it, the stick goes right into this clear water as if it was regular fluid.
Oh. So, yeah, Zeke, let's not throw anyone overboard just yet.
I didn't say that.
Let's be nice to
I
the
didn't even
guy.
say. I didn't even say the thing beforehand. I wasn't using my character voice.
Everybody's really stressed out. Everybody have a banana, sit down, and we'll be scientific about this. I've been to some strange non-Earth places before. I'm sort of the expert on this boat for once. So
Is it reachable by hand?
the water?
If I was
Yeah,
to lean overboard.
yeah, totally.
Okay, I want to dip my hand in. if
Into
possible.
the water.
Yeah.
It is the exact same temperature as your skin. You can feel that you are touching fluid, but it definitely
Oh.
and it feels pretty much like water. But it is kind of hard once your hand is in there for a second and acclimatized. Kind of hard to tell where the liquid ends and you begin. Sort of sensory deprivation tank
Yeah.
vibes. You can give me a. I guess
I'm just dipping it in.
you're
taking
dipping
it
it.
out,
You
not
see,
holding it down
yeah,
there.
you can see
Very long.
super deep. It's like again crazy clear, and the
Yeah.
kind of even lighting that's up here seems to go all the way down. It does not get any darker as it goes down. And Zeke, you can see that there's something down there, but so fucking hard to tell. You know, could just be uneven ground. You know, could just be how the ground looks.
I think I'm gonna go back up towards like the bow of the boat, maybe like stand up there.
Yep.
And I'd like to read a bad situation
Yar,
/ open my third eye. I think I'm
yar, yahar.
Stu's gonna spark up, as it were.
Just having a smoke on the front of the boat. Nice man
Yeah.
is next to you
Well-
doing all the same actions, but with like a carrot.
Aww.
That's a 10.
Whoa! Ask thy question, Spellslinger. And we all have it. We all have it up.
Of course.
And we all have it up, of course.
course, hold on.
What's my best way in? What's my
Yeah.
best?
What's my best way into the ocean? Yeah. I can say. Is what happened here one of them, or is that a investigate a mystery?
I think that's
Read a bad situation is best way in, best way out, dangers we haven't noticed, biggest threat, what's most vulnerable, and best way to protect the victims.
And if you want to instead do investigate a mystery, what would those questions be, Luna?
What happened here? What sort of creature in it? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What was it going to do? And what is being concealed?
Great. Okay. Well, first of all, I guess.
All right, and are you investigating a
Okay,
mystery
sorry.
or are you reading a bad situation?
I think I'm reading a bad situation.
Yar.
And yeah, okay. Are there any dangers I haven't noticed, I guess? Or maybe just what's the biggest threat, I think.
You're at the front of the boat. You can see that there's quite a few barnacles on the underside of this boat. And like where the outboard motor, like what Valerie just described to you at the back of the boat by yelling, at the front you see that these barnacles are biting at this mesh as it kind of rises up and down against it. And you think that by this point, pretty soon, your boat will be just kind of free floating in this water. You can see deep into this water, and with your third eye, you can see this kind of dull orange brown glow, super deep in this water, surrounding something absolutely fucking gargantuan.
Eee. Um. What's my best way out, I guess?
You get a sniff of the wind, and there's almost no breeze at all, but you are just getting this like tiny little fucking finger of delicious cooling pie smell reaching your nose and carrying you towards a stoop. And you're pretty sure that if you were to keep sailing with your heading and you are able to leave the city limits of Choke Point, you might be able to get out of this zone / find a way to get out of this zone.
Okay. I guess I have 2 more holds, but
You can save him. Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Zeke and Val, what are
Hey,
you doing as this boy smokes?
Yeah, hey, Stu,
Sorry, Steven.
Yeah. What's up?
do you think you could try some of your magic to try to disrupt this mesh? Maybe like one of your
some
weird
your-
blasts
One
or
of your
something?
classic mesh magic. Some of your classic mesh magic.
Okay. As she asks this of me, I'm gonna use the opportunity to ask what's most vulnerable to me, to the keeper. To see if I can sort of discern.
This water does not appear to be wet. Like that is not going to interfere with your damaging of this mesh. So if you wanted to use fire, you're pretty sure that this whole thing would burn. Whether that would ever stop, that's a whole other fucking issue that you would need to address. But it seems that this mesh is very, very delicate, and almost anything like sharp could break it with intent.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Just lighting a match. I imagine. Stu is lighting up with a book of matches.
Yeah, he's red birded up for sure.
I'm gonna light a match and just toss it into the water and see if it sticks.
Do you toss it into the water or do you toss it onto the mesh?
Onto the mesh.
That bit of the mesh, an ember starts lighting, and it doesn't light way faster than you would expect it to, but there is now there's a fire beginning on that mesh. Obviously the Valerie and Zeke may be a little bit alarmed by this, not expecting to see this out of the corner of your eye.
Well, that's something, right? Like,
Yeah.
I can't really do okay, so I didn't really think that was gonna do anything, so I'm a little concerned about the fire, getting to the boat now, but
Hey, Ezekiel, do you want to try to use that cool sword you got? Try to
Yeah, I was
hack
thinking
us
about
out?
that.
do you think we
I'm
can
worried
fire
about,
up the engine again?
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I was already messing around near
Just
the
wanna
back
clear
of
a
the
path
boat
in front
where
of
the
us.
engine, because is the engine still gunked up by the
Yeah,
mesh?
it's off, but it's definitely got a fair bit tangled up in it.
Actually, I'm also going to while these guys are doing this, I'm going to get out my flute, which I believe I still have.
Yeah, it's in your
I don't think I lost it.
it's in your guy
permanently,
go bag.
but I'm gonna take that out and start playing a tune up on the bow there and going for a wall a wall type spell just sort of around the kind of bubble around the boat, just sort of between us and the most concentrated in the direction of the fire that I've just started.
Entropy type wall between fire and boat. Hashtag gamer moment.
Saddest 4 words.
Zeke, give me act under pressure to cut at this mesh with your sword. Are you cutting at the mesh in the water, or are you hacking at the mesh around the propel?
I think I'm like, not like hacking, but I think I'm trying to cut all the mesh free from like the propeller. That's there's one of those in the water on this type of boat, right?
Oh yeah, the prop.
Okay, nice.
Maybe even 2.
I'm just trying to get it unstuck and then making like a circle cut around, so I can just like grab up any of the netting that's nearby.
Sure.
So it doesn't get resucked back in.
Give me a act under pressure.
I feel like we're the bait in a crab trap right now.
Yeah.
And none of you have, as you're rolling your beautiful bones, none of you have, you've been a little preoccupied with your own stuff. That you were just so used to nice man, the creature standing next to you, that maybe Valerie, when you're looking at Zeke hack at all this stuff, you see nice man is just kind of standing off on the mesh, and he's not making a single indent on it. And he's just kind of like, just kind of looking around like, wow.
Oh no.
I'm gonna mark experience.
Do you want to say out loud to the class what you rolled there, Reese?
Yeah, I rolled a 3.
Does anyone want to
for
help
any
out
of
to try to
the
get that
audio
into a
listeners.
4?
I think
Yeah.
I'm busy.
I think you cut the propeller off. I think like you
Isn't
had
it like welded on?
a guy didn't buy a very good boat, it would seem. The roll is on fate, not necessarily on Zeke's failure, right? I just think that this is a bad propeller, and it was hit or miss whether it would be solid.
Break it
So
off of the outboard.
you have all the pieces of this outboard motor and the propeller, but it will take some time to put it back together.
Oh no.
It's all right. There's other ways to move a boat.
Okay.
Zeke starts looking for oars in a panic.
Yeah.
Roll me. Everybody, roll me. Someone roll me 2d6 to see if there's oars on this boat.
Oh, that is snake eyes. That's a 2.
So in the distance, you all see this big sort of susurrus on the surface of the mesh. And it's sort of like a hissing sound almost. And looking over off the port bow, you see that there's a great deal of bubbles rising to the surface and sort of hitting up against the mesh, and then just slowly sort of like a fart caught in a pair of jeans slowly seeping out.
Sorry, how far away is that?
Probably 30 or so meters off the port bow, but a pretty wide area.
Okay.
That.
I'm still doing this, but just maintaining this.
I mean, this wall of
protection.
the fire burns to the edge of this wall of entropy. It doesn't put out the fire, but it just kind of stops it in its track like a burn yard. So the fire is very much burning pretty merrily on this mesh, but it's not reaching the boat right now. There is nothing on this boat that outside of you guys' belongings that would work as oars that is designed. It would seem that guy took the oars off for some reason and was using. You see a place on the wall where oars were hung. It's right next to the first aid kit, also not there.
Hey, nice man. How are you standing on it?
Quite easily. It's
Any tips?
it's solid.
Okay.
Best viewers streamboot.com remove the space.
Sure
Thanks,
thing,
nice
buddy.
man.
Hey, I think
Is he like within the bubble, or
He's outside the bubble.
that's probably not great? But I mean, I feel like Stu's pretty focused, got his eyes closed, probably.
Fluting it
You know
up.
what? I'm gonna also test. I want to also get off the boat and try walking on the net and see if it works.
Yeah.
I guess I'll put one foot down first.
Yeah. You put weight on the net.
Yeah.
It fully supports your weight.
Hey, guys, this thing, we can walk on it.
I see nothing wrong with walking on mesh.
I think Stu's concentration is broken by this.
Giant
Uh,
mesh are
I-
what you take. Walking on the mesh.
I don't think we really want to
He
like
stops playing and
walk
like
to Vancouver then.
Probably not. We could walk to Guy Ghost's place.
Yeah.
there's also a fire.
And whose fault is that?
It probably
shouting
won't
off the
spread
back
that
of the
fast.
Yeah, there's
Also,
definitely.
nice man. Could you get back on the boat? I'm trying to like. Also, Valerie, maybe you should get. Like,
Okay.
Stu
you
roll.
guys
Right.
know if you like walk into the shield, it's gonna like
Roll manipulate someone.
Okay.
me.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's fine, it's fine.
Can I
I
keep
just-
a scope with my hunter's rifle on the bubbles in the distance?
Yeah, I'm worried about that.
Yeah. So, you know when
Sorry,
you
who else? Is there anyone else on the like? Is Dermot and Man Maggots?
Nope.
Are they with us right now? Or
Nope.
did they,
No, they
did
stayed
we-
on. No, they stayed on shore.
Just us.
It's just you guys and nice.
Just us and dipshits and nice men.
So if you've ever
Okay.
seen like a mesh or like a stripy pattern over like a really large area, it can kind of fuck with
You
your
guys have never
eyes.
seen a mesh.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys spend a lot of time looking at buildings that have stripes and lines on them as you move past them from a quick vehicle, but it can sometimes cause strange, flickery, shimmery illusions. So you're just kind of scoping over the water with your rifle there, Zeke, and you're. It's like actually kind of like fun and entertaining as you're sweeping across stuff to just kind of like look at like the weird wibbly patterns. And as you're focusing on these bubbles in the water, you kind of track them down a little bit, and the fire is beginning to burn in that direction as well. So you're getting some like larger paths of just like open water to look at, and you see the tip of something so big that it like is messing with your head just a little bit. It is, you see like from your perspective, it looks like the tip of a knife pointing straight up. Very hard to tell how big it is, but you can tell it's big. All these bubbles are coming from this thing, it would seem, just kind of slowly rising off of it. And visible to you now as well, but definitely less prominently than it was to Stu, there is a sort of dull orangey brown glow coming from around this thing. And as the bubbles rise up through the water, you see that there's also a bit of kind of orangey brown fluid kind of dispersing into the otherwise completely clear water around it.
We've got an orangey brown gargantuan sea monster off the port bow.
I'm worried. I'm worried that's the crab and we're the bait.
You guys should get back on the boat. Probably. I'm still thinking. like,
Okay,
Yeah.
Stu.
I would maybe like. I don't want to be on the
realistically,
boat
we're
right now, but I would
stuck.
rather be.
So
Well, I know, but like, I
How
feel like
far
I
are we
would
to
rather
land?
be on the boat. Is this crazy? I mean, you guys don't have to
I
listen to
mean,
me.
this thing is incomprehensibly large, and it's like headed in our direction, the boat's
Okay,
direction.
so what are you suggesting then, Ezekiel?
Literally anything except sitting like a
Yeah.
duck
Yeah.
on the water in a trap.
How far are we
Okay,
to
but, like,
land?
Is
We
there
could
a
try and
land
fight it
visible
from the
in the
boat. I
distance?
think I would rather be on
No.
the boat than on
There-
this
There was
mesh we've proven to be easily breakable.
there was land visible from the water where you were. You saw the chain of islands in the distance where Guy's house is, and you pretty roughly remember where that was. It was like it was a fair journeys away by boat still, where you were, and you. I will say, don't know where the edge of this phenomena / effect is, if it is an edge at all. Like you're working with a lot of guesstimations.
Unknowns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this shit's crazy. Could we perhaps propel the boat using? If only we had some form of magic man.
Are you talking about me?
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't really like.
look, I was about to suggest Zeke, you stand up at the front with your sword cutting the net, and the rest of us all grab on the back and start kicking.
That's fun.
I like that
again,
idea.
again, I'm sorry. How is that better than like why? That's not gonna get us anywhere fast at all.
All our damn
I feel like-
stuff's on the boat. Wait, why don't we just walk on the mesh and pull the boat and just cut as we go? It's pretty
Sure.
easy to pull something along
Would
water.
also be. I feel like that would also be fine if our issue was just the mesh thing, but also like, with the
Yeah.
big monster. Would you guys not rather be like on the boat? than in the water. I feel like I'm going crazy here.
I don't know. It's just like we're not in the water, right? We still have the maneuverability of being able to run on the netting.
Yeah, I'm worried it's being drawn towards the boat is the thing. But
Okay.
Like it might eat the boat and leave us alone because we're too tiny.
And if anybody wants
We're
to
little
roll,
teeny tiny.
if anybody wants to roll an
itty-bitty.
information-based check, I'm looking out at that thing. That's also okay.
Yeah, I was gonna ask Cooper, how close is this thing now?
If only there was some granular way to ask me questions. Sorry. Yeah, everybody's been rolling really fucking great so far, so let's just keep that going.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Wait, so you have 2 guns and a sword on you, Zeke?
I have, 2 guns, a sword, and a pair of nunchucks.
Damn.
wow.
To be fair, I gained a gun and a sword in this session.
I mean, can we? Okay.
Nice man is walking back towards the boat.
Can I read a bad situation
Please,
again?
please, yeah, of course.
Since
Just
the
and
situation's changed.
you're focused on a different situation, yeah.
Yeah.
You now have, I'd
I'm
say,
cutting the
maybe a
nets in
solid.
front of the
Yeah,
boat.
you've got like a solid foot at least of netting all around, of space around your boat between the netting, and you've been able to like pull up all the net that was like caught underneath it, and if you want to start just cutting at the net at the front, that won't be.
Wait, we can pull it up? Can we just like
Well, the net
pull
that
it
it.
all up?
No,
As much as we can.
no, you can't do
Just
no.
sail. Can we sail
I was talking
under
about
the
the
net?
loose bits of net. No, that's interesting. You want to try to pull it up and tuck your boat underneath. No way, it's gonna get tangled doing that. Well, because then you can pull along under the net from beneath. Yeah. Roll your damn read a bad situation,
Yeah,
or
sorry, I got an 11.
oh,
by the
cool, yeah.
way.
Ask your
So-
questions, boy.
I'm gonna say again, like, I guess what's the best way to protect the victims? Not again, but
What's the best way out?
Yeah, you probably want to get away from that really big thing that's it appears to be it doesn't appear to be coming towards you guys, except it appears to be coming towards up, and it is currently down and you guys are up, so in that sense it is coming towards you guys, but it seems to be coming straight up towards the surface. Way more of
Okay.
these bubbles are coming to the surface now, and you hear this loud thrumming churn of engines deep in the water. The sound carries.
okay.
Are there any dangers you
Are
haven't
there any
noticed yet?
dangers we haven't noticed yet?
Stu, you see something floating in the water. And it's kind of like, what, water style. I did a perfect impression of something floating on water for the audio listeners. And you see, kind of caught up in the mesh, and a little bit singed where the mesh is burnt away. You see there are a lot of bits. Some fingernails, some finger bones, some fingers, and one whole entire hand. All of them are sickly pale, very, very bloated, as if they've been underwater for a very long time, very raisiny. And they have jagged, sharp cuts on them on all sides, with kind of orange, brownish stains along them, as if they've been cut by many, many rusty blades.
Ooh.
Okay, and then I guess I'll ask, what's my best way out again?
Well, you,
I mean,
Stu,
I
are pretty sure that if push came to shove, you could probably fly. So that's probably your best way out.
Right. Okay. Yeah. No, that's good to know. I guess.
This is just
Yeah,
like
okay,
Chronicle
I guess-
2012.
I guess we're running across the water then. I'm
We're
not entirely
running-
sure what our long game is for if
What could
the
go
thing
wrong?
eats the boat, but
I guess, yeah, quickly take what you
guess-
can from your luggage, because I don't think we're going to be seeing any of this stuff again.
Well, it's all rolly luggage, thankfully, because it's 2009. So you're able to.
Oh, no, Val has a duffel bag.
Of course, this heavy duffel bag. Are all of you just leaving guys' boat here? Yep, yeah, good, no good, and just setting out
yeah,
onto
I
the mesh.
Guess. Fucking, I guess so. I'd like to just start running sort of like perpendicular to the direction that the thing is coming at us from, like at a right angle.
So again, the thing is to the left of you, and it is coming straight up in the air, not towards you guys.
Just going up.
Oh,
It's
okay,
just,
okay.
it is a big thing that is sinking in reverse. How about that? It is
Yeah, I
rising.
think we
Okay.
just need to run away.
Wait, so okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Thum, dum, dum, dum.
I'm gonna. I'm already running in what I
I
believe to
think
be
I'm
the
also
direction
gonna-
of Guy's house.
Okay, I guess I'm just
Like there's
following
too much
the-
time.
Yeah, I grab a
I figured
compass
the
off
first-
the board so we know vaguely where we are.
So, guy,
Can I, since I'm the first person, since
yeah.
if we can say I'm the first person, can I get what could go wrong one of my moves whenever I charge into immediate danger without hedging my bets? Hold 2.
I mean, from my perspective, you're charging into immediate safety.
Yeah, you're running away
That's
from
fair.
the danger right now. If you're
Because
running
like, and I'm gonna
towards
say,
the
you
big
guys are running for a good solid 10 minutes. And you hear this big, loud mechanical thrumming sound, and more of these bubbles breaking the surface. Other than that, it is completely fucking silent where you guys are. You look back and you see there's a pretty fucking massive plume of black smoke filling the sky as you've set quite a bit of this mesh ablaze. And you see in the distance a jet black, razor sharp, massive prow just burst out of the water, and you see a truly massive cargo ship
Oh.
breach the water and go a full 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 stories just straight up in the air, and it's pulling a bit of a reverse Titanic. And I'm going to say, for those of you that are looking at it through the scope of a sniper rifle, Zeke, you're describing some of the things that I'm about to say to you aloud to your good friends. As you scour your sight over the many bulkheads of this ship, you see that it is riddled front to back with thousands upon trillions upon quadrillions of holes. There are pockmarked, disgustingly uniform, rusty holes covering the entire surface of this absolutely massive shipping container. It has 3 immense smokestacks that are belching 3 triple plumes of black smoke to rival the one that you and your friends have made here. And as the ship reaches the surface, you look at the water line and you see that sticking out of each and every single one of these holes are grasping and groping fingers and hands, paddling at the water, desperately pulling it to the surface. It is teetering on its aft section, and it appears to be about to fall straight forward into the water. And you're not sure what this is going to do to the physical environment you're in. You're pretty far away from this thing, but it is also absolutely fucking massive. And you're taking another...
I'm getting ready to ride the wave.
Come on, ride
You
it.
gotta ride the wave, guys.
What are we gonna ride the wave on?
Perhaps we should have stayed on the boat.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
is the boat still there?
Looks-
I feel like when
It's hard to tell with the massive ring of fire directly around the boat that it is
Yeah.
in the exact epicenter of.
Did it not breach like almost exactly near where we were?
30 meters to
Or is
the
it just
port
close?
of your
About
of your
30 meters.
and you guys have been walking
That's
for like a
pretty
good
close.
10 15
like-
minutes.
I don't
30
think we
meters
can make
pretty
it
close
back
for-
in time.
Boats.
Back in time for what?
To skim on
Whoosh,
the
the
net
big
instead of
whoosh.
under the net.
The big one. What's everybody doing?
I mean, the net's keeping us suspended above the water, right?
I'm just gonna keep on running.
I think Zeke is gonna keep running until the wave comes, and then is gonna try to like lay down and like embrace the like movement on the net.
You're not going to try to get double bounced like this is a trampoline, try to go 60 feet straight up in the air. Oh my god, wow. You guys, as you are running away from this thing, again, no shadows at all, but you just hear this like churning sound as the propellers of this boat finally break free from the water, and it is fully standing on its end and begins to fall down forward. And thankfully, you guys didn't go to the Prometheus school of running away from things, as you are not in the direct path of it falling. $50 to whoever tells me what that's a reference to.
No,
Math.
Percy Jackson.
The Cinema Sins.
I'm not claiming the $50 price.
But you knew?
It's not worth $50.
To know that? Yeah, it's such a funny...
know
it's, yeah, to be proud to know that it's a Cinema Sins reference.
So,
I'm thinking.
Well,
can I use oops?
Zeke, Zeke, you hear Stu is smoking his magical joint, right? He seems very stressed out, and he sneezes. And when he sneezes, he lets out this little like brip of musical energy all around you. And you've got one of those little pocket radios in your duffel bag, in your go bag. You use it to listen to.
Yeah, I've been recording ocean noises for the past 3 hours.
With your radio?
Oh shit! I was thinking of like a Walkman.
It's a tape recorder / radio. You can tape the news. Stu, as you let out this magical musical sneeze, this radio flips on, and it is set to what sounds like a broadcast of a human voice, and it's just saying nonstop, super rapid, like it sounds equal parts like air traffic controller chatter and like shipping lane chatter and weather report, and you're just getting this like loud, noisy onslaught of information and logistical knowledge. And you're so caught up in this that you barely notice when, and it is beginning to tip forward and crash slowly towards the water in front of it. And you see that pulsating out from it in every single direction is a truly fucking insane, massive ripple shockwave in this mesh. So, Stu, Zeke, you're laying down on the ground.
I'm just trying to ride it out.
You just gonna try to ride, just kind of straight ride it out, 10 toes up, yeah. Valerie, Stu?
I'm not gonna be running when that wave hits.
I think I'm also gonna lie down, but I don't want to be launched by it, so I'm gonna like grip onto it.
Nice Man, the creature, like just kind of starts floating up, and he starts floating maybe like 20, 40 feet up in the air. I don't know if this is gonna be high. Yeah, wait a minute.
I can float.
Yeah, Valerie, roll weird.
Yeah, this is gonna go great. Watch me sink.
If only you were piloting a boat still.
Okay, that is 7.
Not, I feel like it's not that great. So it's
I grab onto Valerie's
For
legs.
Valerie, you float straight down. You sink through this mesh, and you were just kind of caught. You are on the underside of this mesh now.
Oh god, that's horrible.
Oh,
Yeah.
finally.
That's so bad.
We've been trying to get under the mesh.
This whole time, Valerie, it's actually crazy calming and nice down here. It's
Oh yeah, it's so cool.
you don't need to breathe.
regular
You know, and I'll give you that because you just did your floating thing. You just kind of went whoop, and you just went through the mesh. And you look down, and you see maybe 20 or 30 more of these things rising up from deep in the water.
Oh, you mean the boats?
It's hard to.
Oh.
It's a soft estimate, 20 or 30.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there some of them nearby to us?
Again, pretty hard to gauge. All of them are significantly deeper than this one even maybe was when you first got here, but they definitely have all started like waking up, for lack of a better term.
To ash and dust.
And Stu, what's your plan once this ripple hits? And we're just gonna see how you handle all this.
Well, I guess they're doing their thing. I don't like. I don't think
Zeke is laying down fetal position, embracing his death to come.
I don't think there's much I can really do for the other two at this point. I guess I'm gonna.
That's funny to hear coming from a wizard.
Well, my magic moves are pretty limited. I mean,
This seems like something beyond human ability.
Yeah. All right. Let me just read through some options here. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna use magic. I'm just gonna sit down, crisscross applesauce, and I'm gonna start playing my flute, and I'm gonna try to see if I can sort of levitate 20 feet above the ground.
All right, Stu.
Just concentrating real hard.
Roll plus weird. Zeke, roll plus cool.
What's cool?
You're gonna
Roll
act.
plus tough.
I
Your
was
roll
gonna
plus
argue that
Whoa. 12.
Wow.
Okay. Tell me how this is
Awesome.
you. Tell me how this. Are you? You're just like gripping with all 5 fingers, all 5 toes on each foot.
I'm shrugging it off.
Oh, you're just playing it. Now that seems pretty cool. Not that tough.
I'm not playing. Well, you have to be tough to be cool in the face of immense danger.
I mean, look, if
You're so
curled
wise.
Up, if you're curled up fetal position on a net above the ocean,
Someone's like, that guy's so fucking tough.
Cool. Well, it's not very cool either.
You're
It is
essentially
a little
playing
charming.
dead.
It is a little. It's a little sharp. It's a little charming. What's the difference between your cool stat and your tough stat?
Oh, 1.
Roll plus tough, big guy.
Hell yeah. God damn it. Okay. Because it's tough, I got a 7. That's still. I haven't rolled above a 5 this session, I don't think. It is a mixed success.
So you guys, I think the camera is from Nice Man and Zeke's position. There's a Nice Man and Stu's position. Nice Man and Stu are like floating up above, up above the surface of the water, maybe like a good solid 40 feet. And we see,
I'm playing what Stu is thinking of in his head is Nice Man's theme, because he sort of
Hold on.
to sort of I'm trying to sort of channel Nice Man the creature.
ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Can I try and roll my body with the wave?
Hey, don't interrupt the keeper, okay?
That'll.
I'm already laying down.
Okay. And this is not going to kill you, Zeke. So if at any point of this you think that this is me about to kill you, just know that that's not what I'm doing. So the camera is kind of like it's floating in between Nice Man and Zeke and Stu as they're floating up in the air. And we just see out of the corner of the screen this like this big ripply wave move through this mesh, and it raises like in an instant like 20 feet straight up in the air, and it's like, and it's still like, you know, you guys are high enough that it doesn't hit you, and we just see fire just arc through the sky in the distance, and you see this guy like a bat out of fucking hell with all of your goddamn luggage, by the way, and tail behind him. Just sailing through the fucking air, and as you get higher and higher and higher, you look down and you see beneath the water these, Valerie's estimate was wrong, these hundreds of massive shipping containers and trains and cargo planes and cargo hangars just rising up from the deep below you. And you see at the like very, 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 very far away, but beneath all of them, you see a beautiful glimmer of golden light. And you see a single face. Like, you hard zoom on it as you're flying away from it and looking right at it in the eyes. Roll me weird, and you're going to get a -1 on this one, man.
Due to you got flung into the air.
So, once again, I have rolled a 4. I have -1 weird naturally, and I have a -1 from your debuff. So it's a 2.
This is crazy. Have you been cursed, do you think?
I should probably mark both those experience, huh? I'm leveling up like a
Yeah, just like a fucking Chad. Man, you look this guy straight in the eyes and you get it's like 4 seconds of the like loudest most like impossibly loud noise you've ever fucking heard. It is crazy overwhelming, really really uncomfortable. And like I'm going to say for the next like 20 or so like in universe minutes, like there's like a bit of a disconnect between the like physical body. Like Zeke's gonna be on a bit of like autopilot for the next, like the psyche has been knocked to the back for a little bit and you're mostly Clayboy gaming right now. Whatever that means is up to you, but this is
Is he still flying through the
you are still soaring through the air as well. Yeah,
Sorry,
it's kind of
whose
like
eyes is he
my
looking into?
conscious.
he doesn't know. He doesn't know whose eyes he's looking at. Okay, there's a guy at the bottom of the
face
water.
at the deep of the.
Oh, okay, okay.
The face
Yeah.
behind all these things.
The man behind the slaughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to think that Zeke's consciousness has sort of like short circuited.
Yeah.
So he's not passed out, but he's just kind of like just kind of like
flying
not really
backwards.
there and also still soaring through the air. Like probably spinning at this point.
And you see this guy hit just like an invisible barrier in the air and just disappear, and you can't see him anymore. So you're pretty sure that way is the way you're supposed to go. And Zeke, from your perspective, you and then suddenly it's just like regular, normal ocean water around you, and you just and you skip 3 times across the water. And yeah, you are in relatively shallow waters with all of the luggage near, I'm going to say near an
Is it
island.
everyone's luggage? Because I only have like a backpack.
Yeah, I'm going to say everyone's luggage was like in a pile that you guys left when you were all trying to do your disparate things, and through the wonderful laws of nature, because you were all the luggage was approximately the same weight as Zeke. It all went flying in the exact same direction in the same course as well.
Yeah.
It'll take some time to find it all in the water for you, but you've got all the time in the world.
It's within like an area.
Back in Mesh World, Valerie, you're under the mesh. Bubbles and rusty water slowly rising around you as well. Zeke, you are above the mesh, and you can't see Valerie or Stu. You're above the mesh, and you can't see Valerie or Zeke right now.
Right.
Well, once more, it's the fearsome twosome.
Zeke is still playing the flute.
Is this my theme?
Or sorry,
Zeke?
Stu. Oh my god. Now you got me, Sam. I think it's starting to catch because you've called Stu Zeke every single time you've ever.
It happened to me last session. I confused them.
But we always call Valerie Vernon. This theme song, this song you're playing is fucking awesome, man. I really, okay.
I'm gonna try to sort of float my way back up to join the twosome.
Mesh. Roll weird to permeate the unpermeable membrane.
Yes. Okay, now that's an 8.
You have to really like kind of like.
Call her Osmosis Valerie, the way she's permeating that membrane.
Brain.
Yeah, call me Osmosis Bones, the way I blew. Can we cut that one out from the final product, Valerie?
Sorry.
Can we cut?
That one's locked in there.
No, that's a load-bearing bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2
It's gonna
more.
become really important in season 25.
2 more of these massive boats are just about to make surface, probably about to crown in a good few minutes. What? It's not a Brit. You're fine, okay? You're out of the scene. I don't need any feedback from you right now, mister. C'est la vie.
Can we take a quick break?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some water. We're gonna.
Well, that. Hold on. Before we go, just because we're going on a quick break, and you did the C'est la vie thing. At my work, one of my coworkers' friends, the first thing that I was introduced to him as was living in Montreal for a little bit. So whenever he sees me, he goes, "Ah, the Quebecois!"
Nice.
Every time.
That's awesome. And you like that?
It's a thing that happens.
Yeah, there's worse things you could get called at work.
There are worse bits, I guess.
Yeah.
It's just weird that that's like what stuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, he could call you like Agent 47 or something. Or like weed growing Tom. Sorry, I gave away your government name. People aren't supposed to know your name's Tom Brolin.
Why'd you just dox me?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, Tom. Yeah, we got Tom, Gunk,
What's next? You're gonna tell everyone
Shirley.
I'm Josh Brolin's son?
Jizz Brolin? And we'll be right back, ladies
That's
and
my
gentlemen.
brother.
Do you know Tom Brolin is a brother? And we're back!
All right, Tibby, we got it.
Cilia and Fungellum. How's that?
Max, when's the last time you played Spore?
I watched the Germa stream, the Germa Spore stream from a couple years ago today. But last time I
Never
played
it.
Spore,
I do remember watching someone download it throughout the entirety of a dinner party I was at when I was like 5.
Okay, Max, and what? Okay, Max, and what happens next in the goddamn adventure?
Yeah, it finished downloading around when I was leaving.
Who the fuck asked you, man?
The audience, you know what? Henry knew someone out there was asking. Yeah, I was asking him.
I was so affronted.
You should be.
My damn show. I take you to Mesh World, and this is how you treat me. I also, we are. Wow, this is awesome. This is not how I thought this fucking episode was gonna go.
I only asked
Yeah,
because
sort of
I
a-
feel like it could I feel like it exists within the universe of Ghost Town, but also might like provide new insight. I don't know. It's very like
Spore?
it feels. Yeah, Spore feels like this screenshot. I don't know.
Shwa, shwa. And now I'm friends with man maggots.
Very nice.
I'm gonna spit purple goo at you. Yeah, Valerie, you're now on top of the mesh. Mr. Monsoon, nope. Nice Man the Creature and Stu, Mr. Monstew, are high above the mesh. Your luggage is nowhere to be seen. Your friend is nowhere to be beam. And there's boats rising around Ahim. The big boat that has landed in the water is now spurting out jet black, coal-ridden smog from its smokestacks, and it is now churning its way through the water. Not like directly in the direction that you guys are. I'd say it's heading like north, and you guys are like north by northwest of it.
Good thing we'll
so-
stop it.
Sorry, actually, it is heading southeast, and you are like east by southeast of it.
So, does Stu know which direction land is, or is that like not visible from where I am?
Not visible from where you are. You know what direction you were headed in beforehand, and you know what very convenient direction Ezekiel was launched in mere seconds ago.
So did Stu see that?
Yeah, you saw Zeke fire past your peripheral vision,
I think
Team
everyone
Rocket style.
saw and heard it.
Actually, I was in water, so I don't think I saw much.
You saw
I just
like
saw, the light.
you saw the light kind of.
Could I
Well,
do-
remember there is no one light source, so everything above the mesh looked quite pretty visible to you. So you saw that there was a guy on top of the mesh, and then the mesh moved up, and suddenly there was nothing on top of the mesh.
Could I
This Zeke
Could
is
I-
small. This Zeke is far away.
could I do a second use magic roll to see if I could sort of change my song in a way that makes me go forward instead of just being upwards?
Yeah, roll use magic +1 because you're doing like an ongoing thing.
What's next? Stu's gonna go left to right and down.
So that's a 9.
So you're adding a bit.
+1.
What does adding forward to a song about a vampire mean?
It's really hard to like articulate verbally, but like
you know what it. All the musicians watching this totally get. They can hear this.
no, like okay, so I think Stu's probably adding some parts which are like kind of like like kind of like the with the intention of it being like the equivalent of like shoving off of something in a direction.
Some good
like
trills.
inserting a little trill in the passage that's like maybe I'm probably dropping down when I do that, but like
What it
Yeah,
is
kind of
that
like-
you you find yourself spinning as as Nice Man is wont to do. And like a ballerina, you have to just kind of like find your head, basically. So every time you see the big boat, you do this little trill. So it's just like spin, push, spin, push, spin, push, spin, push, spin, push. So it's very disorienting. But every time you are pointed in broadly the right, so you look up and you see this little scooty poot, just kind of.
I imagine you're like doing the trill as you spin, and then your solid note just like propels you forward.
Yeah, it's a lot
Yeah,
of
something
it's a
like
lot
that.
of that, and fucking Nice Man is just kind of walking in the air, following after him. These ships are cutting through the water, and you see that from the back of one of them, a ton of like balloons are being pushed up into the air. Some are like weather balloons. Some appear to be like sort of small dirigibles. You still don't hear any human life from this ship, and the actual deck of it is far too far above you to actually like see anything. But there is definitely like movement, and you're getting an overwhelming sense of industry and progress, and logistics. And as another boat is beginning to breach out of the water and come up to its full erect status, it too is soon to tumble down into the water and cause a massive shockwave, perhaps launching you the fuck away from where you are right now, or not.
I'm just gonna run on the net and follow that wizard.
I'm not gonna make you. I'm not gonna make you roll for that. Give me an easy plus weird roll, Valerie. I'll hit you with a +1 on that one.
Wow, even though I'm not driving.
Even though you're not driving, just because it's been quite a weird day, and you're getting like the further away you get from Choke Point City Center, the easier it's going to be for you to do some more of your ghostly stuff there, pal.
Oh my gosh, it's a 10, my first weird success.
As another one of these ships crashes down onto, at least of the day, onto the mesh and raises the water. And there's several large holes appearing in the mesh all around where these things are just, these horrible rusty hulls just like bite and shred into the mesh, and just kind of, you do see where one of them is pushing up into the distance, perhaps one that's like a little bit less sharp. It is kind of pushing up the mesh around it, but it too splits off in every direction. And as it makes this shockwave, the mesh just goes like up and down, and it goes through you twice in both directions. And it doesn't feel great, but you barely notice it as you are running, and it's only when it is back underneath your feet that you it is real. Stu and Valerie, as you are running away from this thing, you look back a few more times, and you're running for like this. It really goes to show just how fast and far Zeke got launched, because you guys are running for like a good solid maybe like 15-20 minutes or so, just across this water. There's a few more shockwaves. The fire is spread much further, and you are on one of the only spots of mesh that you can still see. You are approaching now what appears to be the kind of shimmery fogged glass wall that you presume to be the outer city limits of the greater Choke Point area. And behind you, you see what appears to be almost like a road system beginning to connect between all of these massive ships. They are kind of just circling each other now, a little aimlessly almost. And you hear the beginnings of like sort of like a radio broadcast again, similar to that like logistical radio, trying not to use the word broadcast again, the logistical radio receiving that you guys got earlier. It appears to be being broadcast like by these ships on loudspeakers. You see your little Scooty Poot wizard above you hits against that barrier and disappears, and Nice Man kind of lands on the mesh next to you, Valerie. It's like, well, Valerie, this is it. Not as in we're not going to see each other again, but this is the end of the mesh world. And I'm going to say it. This might not be a popular opinion, but I had a good time here.
Well, I'm glad you had a good time. At least that makes one of us.
Now, Valerie, by my understanding, when you leave this boundary, you're going to be more of a ghost than you're perhaps used to. Do you want me to hold your hand?
Sure, yeah.
You take Nice Man's grubby little fucking 12-fingered paw. No, he doesn't have 12 fingers. We can't canonize that now. And you guys step over and through this mesh, and both of you are now floating just above the surface of the very, very cold water of the Pacific Ocean. Zeke, you've kind of swum your way to shore, and some of these bags have washed their way to shore as well. I'm going to say that you're an island that is quite close to the island that Geigo is on. So you guys will be able to make your way there, perhaps with some form of summoned boat that Stu summons for you off air. In your pretty shell-shocked state, you're still kind of processing the big guy that you just saw. You see Stu puttering through the sky, kind of at an odd little angle, and as he spins around, you see him go doo-doo-doo, and as he sees you in the distance. And then you see the kind of brown Grover that you saw earlier appear in midair as well. And next to him is the kind of gray, sepia, ghostly outline of one Valerie Thorne ghost. All three of you meet on this beach with pretty much all of your belongings here, significantly wetter than they had been before. And you are outside of Choke Point, British Columbia, in the broader BC area. And for the first time in several days from where you are sitting, the world has not appeared to have ended anywhere, except perhaps where you just were. Did we solve the current mystery?
No.
We are still moving right along.
No, keeper.
Did we save anybody from certain death or worse?
No.
No, keeper. Thank you, keeper.
Ourselves.
Barely.
I don't think ourselves has ever counted.
Did you learn anything new or important about one of the hunters?
Stu can putt.
Stu can
in the air.
putt. Stu can putt. Did you learn anything new or important about the world? I'm gonna say new.
Mesh world.
Mesh world. There's
Mesh
ships.
world,
There's a
ships.
guy there. All sorts of stuff. I'm gonna say mark 1 experience.
Yay.
Smile.
Thank you, keeper.
Thank you, keeper.
Any questions for me at the end of the session? Did I learn anything
no,
new or
although I
important
will
about
say-
myself?
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh. I will say I did take a level up like at the end. Well, I mean it wasn't at the end of last session, but like between last session and the start of this session, I took a level up. I gained a point to sharp.
That's
'cause
cool.
I feel like that makes sense.
That's like maybe the first time you've done that in advance ever.
Yeah.
That happened to me as well for the tough that I actually used this session.
Wow.
Well, I do mean, sorry, just to clarify, I did do it at the top of the session, but I will say, in universe, it would have happened between the end of last session.
Never
and
mind.
the
Any
start of this
any kudos that I gave you has gone out the window. I'm sorry.
I was at least thinking about Stu since we've been last on air.
Yeah, because I've been texting you about him daily. This has been Ghosts Town moving right along. Session 1.
Yes.
I have
And I
hit,
will save
yeah,
my audio.
I'd appreciate that. I will hit stop on the stream